We are in escrow on the building across the streets. But I just got a phone call from our real estate agent. He's like, hey, did you read the email? And I'm like, no, I haven't read the email. He's like, hey, they sent the offer back. They agreed to all of the. Now, what that means is that we offered them, and then they countered offer, and then we recountered, and they accepted. It's really exciting what God has done. In the beginning of the week, I got an email from one of the financing places that we're looking to do, and they approved us for financing for the building, so we secured that. We're still trying to work with Coast Hills, and we're hoping that's the way we go, but we do have this as a backup. Well, first of all, thank you guys for praying, because a couple times that we've sent things out to you guys, let you guys know, you guys started praying, and then we got like answers right away. What's going to happen is the way the financing work is out is that our monthly mortgage will be about $11,000 a month. Now, the great thing about it is that Coast Hills is going to lease back the space because they want to keep their branch over there and some other things. The real goal is to hopefully to be net positive. And what I mean by net positive is that we bring in enough income from leasing the property that we're not using, where it not only brings in the needed money for the mortgage, but also pays a lot of the expenses. And so what we would love for is the money that we bring in right here goes specifically towards ministry expenses. And so we're hoping that will happen, and our real estate agent is actually working on that as we speak. The building won't close until sometime in January. All right, and so our goal, if everything works out, is that we'll have services there in about 1 year. Sunday services. We'll move a lot more stuff over there. We're going to be moving our offices over there very soon. We'll have the youth room over there, and we'll be doing a lot of the ministry stuff over there. So, how can you help? Well, the first thing that we would really ask you guys to do is to pray. We need to get the offices transitioned over. We need to lease the space that we have open. It would be really nice to have that lease before we close escrow. That will help us a lot with the financing. And then we need this conditional use permit process to go through. So I'll be sending this out in an email this week, so just go ahead and look for that. If you don't get emails from us, you need to make sure you go on our website and register so that you guys can get the content on this. But we were really asking you guys to pray for this and just really lift up this process, because even though this is exciting, there's still a lot more work to be done. There's going to be other money necessary to make that building look like a church and get it functional. And so we don't know exactly what that number is, but this is what God put upon my heart a couple weeks ago. In Exodus, when Moses is building the tabernacle, they're out in the wilderness, and he simply tells the people this: if God moves upon your heart, and if you're led in the Spirit, then give towards the building of the tabernacle. And that's all he said. I mean, that was like the world's shortest capital campaign ever. But God spoke to me that time, because it was we're going through all this stuff. And here's the thing, all we're asking is that, above your normal tithe and offering every month, that if God leads your heart and he's moving in your spirit to give, that you give. And that's it. I mean, that's about all the pressure we're going to put upon you guys. Because we want it to be a joyous occasion. We want it to be something that's led by the Lord. And so, and you can give in our tithe offerings, there's a little thing that says building. You can check on that. Or you can go on our website, and there's actually a drop-down thing for God has taken us 95% of the way for everything. But I believe he's expecting us for that last 5%. And so there has to be an investment on our part. So.